What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys another video. Another issue in the Bronx. Another motherfucker, technically two motherfuckers, riding on a scooter, shooting at a crowd of people. Now, you can guarantee these two are part of a fucking gang, and it was probably a gang initiation of, oh hey, go somewhere, shoot and kill some motherfuckers. That's it, right? Because I come from the 90s to where, like, gang initiations were, like, a big fucking thing. To the point where they would, like, flash their headlights as if, like, or go down the road with no headlights on, you flash your headlights, and then they target you and try to kill you, among a lot of other fucking things. Right? And, of course, you can guarantee later on, because this video was 13 hours ago, okay? Eyewitness News, ABC 7, New York City, which they're going to sit there and probably hold back certain information, like, oh, the color set individuals, which you can tell in the video, they are fucking black. They, I don't know if they actually give somewhat of anything that happened to the victims, other than it's 4 people and 2 of them are children. I know the 2 children are recovering, so that's good. They are ages 6 and 9, I believe. But this is the kind of shit to where they're going to go, oh, we need gun control. We need gun control. Gun control doesn't do anything other than keep guns out of the hands of good people. That's all it does. It does not keep it out of the hands of criminals. So once again, criminals will get their guns via the black market. They will literally go to shady back deals in alleyways or, whatever, however they fucking do it. Right? That's how they will get their shit. So let's get to this video. And yeah.
News of the Bronx mayhem in a park packed with people when someone started shooting. 4 people hit, including 2 young brothers. It happened at St. James Park in the Kingsbridge section.
Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan live at the scene with new surveillance video of the 2 suspects cops are looking for. Jim.
Oh, so they didn't even find him?
Bill, those brothers are just 3 and 6
3
years
and 6.
old, and they were shot tonight here in St. James Park along with 2 adult males. Just moments ago, the NYPD released this surveillance video they say shows the 2 men who fired the shots.
Yep. And once again, what is with these people in scooters? Just like the other guy the other day that I did a video on, the scooter shooter in New York City. Like, I mean, I have a good idea why. It's maneuverable, it's small, you can probably zigzag out through cars and whatnot. They're not very super fast, but especially if you have 2 people on there, 2 grown-ass men. But this is the kind of shit that they're going to keep using. They're going to keep using this as a means of, this is why we need gun control. This is why we need gun control. You can guarantee they didn't buy their guns legally. Much like the motherfucker who shot several people the other day in New York City. Didn't buy his gun legally. He probably got it illegally.
On a bike just before the shooting. Police say they got off of that bike, walked up to the entrance of the park, and started firing. The child was hit, a neighbor says in Spanish, and on the ground at East 193rd Street, a 6-year-old boy with a gunshot wound to his leg was bleeding on the sidewalk.
Luckily, it was only the leg, but that pisses me off.
The street next to St. James Park, full of people on a midsummer night. So, of course, there were others hit. The ambulance was delayed, so a police officer picked up the 6-year-old gunshot victim and carried him down the street to a cruiser. The officer drove that 6-year-old boy to a nearby hospital.
Hell yes. And you can guarantee, see, and New York City wanted to defund their police. This is why police are very important. They are not just people who arrest people. They do save lives. And, I mean, now granted, the kid probably wouldn't have died from, gunshot wound to the leg. But still, these people need to start understanding that, yes, there's bad people in every single group and every single demographic. But you cannot hold police to a certain standard of, oh, well, because they do this job. It's like, you know what? Yes, there's bad cops. But you know what? Hey, guess what? They helped those boys. Much like the guy who helped save the gentleman who got shot in the face. one of the people who helped save him was a New York City police officer. But that wasn't mentioned at all in any other than, I think, one news source. And I think it was a Fox news source at one point. I think. Don't hold me to that. I'm not too sure. But I did get full information out on Twitter, thankfully, because Twitter doesn't really ban everything that you try to put on there and hit you with misinformation constantly like Facebook does. But this is where I believe people definitely need to start being armed more. They need to get rid of the stupid, like, ridiculous gun control laws. Like the basic ones that we've always had, which is, hey, you shoot someone with a gun, you go to prison, you no longer have gun. That's fine by me. But at the same time, this is going to be used as a means to go, see, more gun violence, more gun violence. It's only in America. Venezuela has gun violence. Mexico has gun violence. Brazil has gun violence. There's gun violence in so many places, but it's not in the news, at least not in our news or other places' news, because they're done by gang members, cartel members, and shit like that. Like, you can guarantee these two dudes who got off their bike and shot at a crowd of people were or are going to become gang members. Guaranteed.
I don't know, it's terrible with the kids.
Maria had just been outside with her grandson a few minutes before the gunfire. Javier was working in his apartment.
When I hear at least 6 shots, at least. But in the Bronx over here, that's normal.
It's normal, he says, to hear gunfire here.
Which should tell you something about criminality in the Bronx and in, inner cities and everything. Because it's not, police or people going to a shooting range, gunshots. That's not normal. No. It's gang violence. That's what it is. It's gangs shooting each other. It's gangs shooting random motherfuckers. It's gangs. It is not just average everyday citizens. Fuck no. Gang members. But they're not going to say anything about it because they don't want to have that whole epidemic like how it was in the 90s with the Crips and the Bloods and every other gang member out there. Right? It was so bad back in California in the day. Same thing with New York City. And now they don't want to sit there and say shit about gangs because, oh hey, they want to hold responsibility on guns. As if, guns sit there and corrupt people and make people shoot people. No. It's weak-willed individuals who go, oh, you know what? Instead of being a man and, either deliberating by talking and or fighting with fists like how we used to do, because that's how real people do it. Now, I'm a gun owner, and I believe having a gun for self-defense and everything, but still, I'm not going to sit there and pull out a gun because someone makes me mad or angry. It hurts my feelings. You know what I mean? That's childish. Now, this has nothing to do with mental illness. Right here. Like some people, some things. This has everything to do with gang violence. Guaranteed someone will probably come in like, how do you know it was gangs? Because it was two motherfuckers. They hopped off and started shooting at random motherfuckers. That's why. And guaranteed the two gentlemen who got shot were probably their targets because either A, they said something, did something to a gang member, and or they were rival gang members. Don't know, but that's what I'm speculating. Okay? Not knowing for a fact, but it's usually how it goes. I'm not sitting there just pulling shit out of my ass. I'm using my brain. It's not hard to sit there and assume, oh, hey, these are the possibilities. And the other possibility is it was just a random area with random people, and they were like, boom, 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 let's shoot these dudes. That's probably what it was. More than likely, that's what it could be. But at the same time, it still was more likely a gang initiation.
4 people were shot. 2 adult males, the 6-year-old and a 3-year-old boy were hit. All are expected to survive.
2 people.
That's good.
With no regard for society or life will pull up to a crowded park on East 193 Street here in Kingsbridge, fire into that park where hundreds of people were congregating on a hot July day. This is totally unacceptable.
Used to be, families felt comfortable outside on the street here.
But now, it's afraid. Stay in my house, everybody, because it's horrible.
They're all staying inside because they're afraid to see us.
Exactly.
Police say the two gunmen were wearing all black clothes and masks. It will be difficult to identify them.
They need to get rid of face masks. They really do. Face masks need to stop being a fucking thing. And you can thank COVID for that. You can thank the Chinese for that. You can thank the administration of pushing wearing stupid ass fucking masks that do nothing. And with the fact that COVID is not even a thing no more, it should be literally like no more face masks. But they're not going to do that because of free speech, freedom of whatever the fuck you can wear. But so stupid. But yet they'll push that, but they'll sit there and say you can't defend yourself. Whether you're in your home or on the street, you can't have a gun or whatever else. There was a stabbing. It is getting dumb. You need to be aware of your surroundings at all times, no matter what. But that's it for the video. It's going to get more crazy, guys. Just letting you know. Until these DAs start holding people accountable, and until these DAs start being held responsible for allowing violent criminals out on the streets, such as, oh, hey, they let someone out, and that person's a repeat offender. They hurt somebody or kill somebody. That DA should not only lose their job, they should get fined for $500,000 and also do jail time and lose their, I want to say lawyer license, but that's not what it's called. Whatever, their ability to be a lawyer and or DA. They shouldn't be able to do that job ever the fuck again. You know what I mean? But like, share, subscribe, spread the word. Stay free and safe, America. Love you guys.